Oh, hello, yeah. Well, good grief. Another day, yes. Another threat to the independence and freedom of the British press. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. I know what you're saying, yes. Imagine, right, if one of our, well, more than August, perhaps even September publications was to come under control of people that wished us harm. Be awful, wouldn't it? Anyway, yesterday, luckily, we had Ian Smith. Yes, indeed, him, sir, indeed, as he is. Very much a man of the establishment. Yes, Britain must not sell its free press to those who would silence it. The Culture Secretary should block Redbird's bid for the Telegraph in the national interest. Yes, indeed. And he goes on to show how the nefarious Chinese Communist Party might well be involved in some of the people that want to buy the paper. Imagine that, right, okay? If it became, well, just a publication pumping out propaganda. It'd be awful, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's look at his stuff right at the end. Our freedom of the press is not won cheaply and cannot be sold off to the highest bidder. I think it can. I hope the government will agree with me and many others in the industry and block this acquisition, making it clear that Britain's press freedoms are a precious guardian of our personal freedoms too. Yes, and I'm sure you feel those personal freedoms that the Daily Telegraph is forever, ever going on about. But I thought just today, very briefly, just a quick one today, that we'd have a quick look at some of those previous owners. I mean, we did have, of course, GB News' owner who recently wanted to buy it, but unfortunately that got turned down. Oh, boo hiss. If only we had that kind of level of freedom of the press, as Mr. Smith would have put it. Yes, that would be useful, wouldn't it, having another one of those? But anyway, he's got the Spectator instead, so, he can just hoi polloi at their garden party with all those BBC types who will, well, undoubtedly give him and everybody else a very, very stern rough ride with their independent journalism. But prior, of course, there was, well, the Barclay brothers, yes. Oh dear God, indeed, who basically, being sort of upmarket barrow boys that they are, decided to, well, indulge in a bit of, dodgy tax dealings in and around it. They were using the Telegraph to leverage loans. Oh, just sounds a bit like Thames Water. Still, that's modern entrepreneurial financiers for you. They are widely credited with giving us the absolute dirge that's in the paper now. Various people did resign under them, saying that, even sort of fairly right-wing people saying that it was absolutely appalling the direction that the paper was going in. Basically, giving up on news and just turning it into an opinion piece. And of course, let's not forget, before that, it was Conrad Black for years and years and years, a man with an almost unblemished record of, well, just being a bit dodgy. You can read almost any episode of Private Eye from his time there to, the classic sort of Eyes Pass Him to see about his dodgy dealings. And, well, I think nothing says dodgy individual quite like being pardoned by Donald Trump, especially if you write a nice book about how brilliant they are. Always helps a great deal. He was married to Barbara Emile, who, basically took the paper in its kind of current cheerleader for Israel direction. But it's so good that Ian Smith had all of those important views on the independence of the press and how vital it was for our freedoms that he didn't manage to mention anything about the ownership of the Daily Telegraph under those two glorious freedom-loving proprietors. Yes. I mean, to say that we're living in an oligarchy where everything is stitched up would be, well, correct, wouldn't it? Yes. Anyway, do have a lovely Thursday if you can do. It's a bit damp today. Let's not worry about that. I'm sure that whatever is coming through the airways will be all about our freedoms. Hooray. Who needs to worry about being wet, cold and poor when we have our independent press making sure that, they're keeping a beady eye on all those people that might do us harm? Do have a good one.